Okay. I wanted to kind of just take a minute for us to gather as a team and meet so we can talk about what the next month looks like. I just got home. First of all, this was very impromptu. We're carving pumpkins. I know a lot of you were caught off guard, so fair game that none of us are going to worry about what we look like on this team huddle. This is team meeting team, right? So it is what it is. So come as you are. This is how we build our legacy businesses, and I'm here for it. Second of all, I have almost no voice. I apologize. You'll just have to listen in through the chaotic mess that is my voice right now. Anyways, but coming off Ruby Retreat and talking to some corporate people there, or Ruby's on the Rise, coming up on Ruby Retreat and talking with some of our leaders there. I just got back from a trip to Cadillac where I had a very long, intense meeting with Jamie, and Kristen and I have been talking a lot, and I know my mom and I have been talking a lot. I feel this sense of massive momentum, and I'm sure you guys heard me talk about it on the team call the other night. I just have this sense of massive momentum that's getting ready to hit network marketing as a whole. I was actually just speaking with another industry leader in a different company yesterday morning. She's a leader in her company. And we were both talking about this massive shift that we're noticing in network marketing and how, network marketing did take a little bit of a hit, especially with a lot of the companies that are going to affiliate marketing and things like that. A few things I want to affirm in you guys. Plexus will never do that. They have said multiple times that they will never do that. They will never, they built this business actually for the ambassadors. A lot of companies built because they had a great product or they had a great system or, or they wanted to build a company, and that's great. They specifically have built and shaped this company always from the get-go for ambassadors. So their ambassadors is literally the heartbeat of their business. So they will never go affiliate. The other thing is they have no debt. There is no debt in Plexus, which you really can't say about just about any other company in this industry. They have worked very hard to be debt free. They even go they built these massive solar panels at corporate to help with but they put it right back into the system so that it can be used for other people. They're super philanthropic. Philanthropic, is that the word I'm trying to say? Philanthropic. They're very
Philanthropic.
philanthropic. I'm like, how do you say that word? Philanthropic. Anyways, I'm running on a little bit of sleep. Anyways, but they're just very generous, and they have the means to do that because they are debt free. The other thing is that we have a solid compensation plan that they have worked really hard to structure and build so that everybody wins in Plexus, and they have no qualms about saying that. They do well and we do well. So nobody's robbing Peter to pay Paul or anything in this at all. The last thing is that we are a private company. We are not a publicly shared company. And the importance of that is that a lot of these decisions have been driven by investors to go affiliate with these other companies. So I say all that to say, when people ask you about Plexus and bring up some of these things, those are some key points that you can talk about and share with them so that they can feel comfortable building with Plexus, because they are very strong in team building and their entire company and organization has been built on team building. So I wanted to get that out there. So I say that to say network marketing is in a huge uptick, and we are sensing it. We are seeing it. We're seeing it in leadership and companies across the industry. So if you are not plugged in, I'm telling you, get plugged in. Now is the time to get plugged in, because we are on a huge, massive trajectory north. And so buckle up and get ready for it. So with that happening, I want to make sure that we are all comfortable with the systems and we are all comfortable with what we're doing. So talking to Jamie, when I was with her last month, talking with Jamie and talking with a couple other key leaders about our team and our system specifically and what we're doing, and tried to get some wisdom from them. And like I said, some of the leaders on our team too, we've decided to double down on our systems. And I know that sounds a little bit scary, but it's not. So I wanted to give you an idea of what the double down systems look like. I wanted to give you guys, I will drop a calendar, but I wanted you guys to have the dates ahead of time so that you can plan. And I wanted you to be able to understand the heartbeat behind the decisions that are being made. I also wanted you to know about some things that are in the pipeline being created in the background so that you know that they're coming, not to stop you from, going full in on what you're doing already, but just so that so that you know that there's some training and some things coming. So first of all, our Plexus preview and our Legacy Launch Academy, we're going to be doing that twice this month. So when I say we're doubling down, we've got a cruise contest going on. Keep in mind a couple things I want to touch on that maybe we don't know is once you become a brand ambassador, once somebody upgrades to a brand ambassador, they have a calendar month of doubled credits. Why is that important? It is not 30 days, it is a calendar month. So I know that they're working on fixing that in the back end system. Understand that network marketing systems take forever with every company on fixing those things. So they're working on that, but for the sake of this contest, it is what it is. So if they upgrade today, they would have till the end of October with those full credits. If they upgrade on November 1st, then they have all of November. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of way that I'm loopholing this is if you have any new people that want to go silver, that's okay. They can go silver. Addie, for instance, just got her first join. So I'm having her, because she has 7 days to upgrade. So I'm having her upgrade on November 1st so that she has that full 30-day or full calendar month, if that makes sense for y'all. So don't stop, especially in this point, don't not get your people silver. Like still work hard to get them silver and get them ranking up. If they are in their first calendar month of upgrading, know that they have till the end of the October. So they need to buckle down and get those done. So if you are, just getting started and you have not upgraded to brand ambassador yet, great. Still go after the things in October, upgrade on November 1st, and then you have that calendar month. So little loophole in how we're doing this. I just don't want anybody to wait till November 1st to make any moves. Does that make sense? So anyways, so starting November 1st, we're doubling down on all of our systems because we're in a cruise contest and I want everybody on that cruise with us. Now, know that the cruise contest does not have to be you working like a crazy person. If you did not watch my last team call, watch it because I don't want anybody losing their minds and burning out trying to get the credits. If you just work consistently every single day, you'll earn the cruise. I'm really not worried about that. November 4th will be our first Plexus preview. Okay, I know that's coming up. Another reason I wanted to get this on your radar. November 4th is our first Plexus preview. What is the Plexus preview? To remind you guys, it is for our VIPs. It is for new brand ambassadors. It is for potentials. It is for literally anybody in any area of your funnel whatsoever, because we go through all facets. So say you were invited, you were having a home party. This is essentially that. We're going to talk about what the products do. We're going to talk about what the company's about. We're going to talk about what the benefits are and the perks and what it looks like to build an income with Plexus. We're going to go through all of that. So whether they have never heard the word Plexus before or they're already on your team and building, they can benefit from the Plexus preview. Not only can they join, but have them have their teams join or have their friends join as well. Anyone that joins, I've got a Starbucks gift card for any brand new people that join. So let them know coffee's on me, get on the Plexus preview, listen to what we have, and there will be special discounts for anyone that is ready to sign up that night, okay? Or a special gift for anybody that wants to jump into our Legacy Launch Academy, which is going to start on November 11th, okay? So we're going to do the preview on the 4th, and then on the 11th, we will start plugging people into that Legacy Launch Academy. So what I need you guys to do is from here until the 4th, the people that you're reaching out to, you don't have to necessarily invite them to the preview right now, but everybody that you're looking at, make a mental note that you will be inviting them to the Plexus preview. Okay, that's a really good follow-up opportunity. Even if they're not answering you through the month of October, that's fine. This is a good follow-up opportunity. So now through November, you're inviting them to that. Once that Plexus preview closes, you are now opening up your mentorship spots for the Legacy Launch Academy. Okay. You are going to put some urgency on this and let people know that your spots close on Sunday night. They cannot join after Sunday night. So you need to be locked in by Sunday night. So you need to be talking every day. Hey, We've got some amazing things in the pipeline with our industry and in our company and in our team. And I want to help you be a part of it. We've got people getting some massive income right now. Plexus is being super generous and offering an extra, you don't have to say this, I'm just saying this to you. Plexus is being super generous, offering an extra $200 for anyone that gets 4 people. And an extra $400. By the way, that's on top of that. That doesn't just equal 400. So it's an extra $600 that you get if you recruit 8 people. So that's on top of your regular paycheck and everything else. So we have got some massive cash for people that I know are struggling through the holidays. And that's the way that I'm seeing this, is not that the incentive is for me, but for those who really need it to help them get some cash to get through the holidays, because the holidays can be a huge stress load for a lot of people. So get them on this Plexus preview on the 4th. And then we have our mentorship spots that are opening and we'll be closing November 10th. 11th through the 15th, we'll do our Legacy Launch Academy. That's 5 days. We're going to switch the time on that to 9 a.m. on Central Time. So it'll be 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. for, I say for our mountaineer, it's for Lisa, really. She's our one mountaineer. So 8 a.m. for her. So the reason we're doing it this way is just because that lunchtime, we didn't have a lot of people that were actually getting on lunchtime. It more was just really inconveniently in the middle of the day for a lot of people that were moving on through their day. So we're just going to put it more towards the beginning of the day. You can jump on, the recordings will be available every single day in that chat. So the way the Legacy Launch Academy works, for anyone that's new, anyone that's joining, we add them all in on Sunday. Everyone's introducing themselves. They're excited. Monday, we drop the tasks for that day. So it's basically giving you the exact baby steps formula all the way down to post this verbiage with this picture or whatever. Like, it's giving you all, you're basically being baby fed what you need every single day, Monday through Friday. So these people are getting a really good dose of what it looks like to run with this business. So what we'll do is we'll, on those recordings in the morning, when we jump on that live Zoom at 10 a or 9 a.m. Central, we are actually going to do our regular, we'll train on what the baby steps are for that day, and then we'll open it up for live coaching. So everybody is available, or everybody is welcome to ask any questions, and they'll get live coaching with the leaders on our team. So they have access to all of our leadership. They have access to everybody. So they're getting live coaching right there. And then they can ask any questions they have, and they can really get moving with this. We are going to buckle down and make it a little bit more, we're gonna, I don't want to say add more to it, but we're gonna just make it more exciting for those that are ready to run too. So we'll have it, they can dial it down if they need to, but we are going to add a few more steps each day for those that are ready to run. I don't want anyone to feel like they're being held back in this. Okay, so that's the 11th through the 15th, 9 a.m. each day. We'll also drop the recording for anybody into the chat, our Legacy Launch chat, so that will be available. What we will also be doing is on the 14th, November 14th, we're doing another Plexus preview. The beauty of this is that it's actually during the Legacy Launch Academy. And so we can actually be talking to those people about getting their people on the Plexus preview that evening. So that will be at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain. So that is going to be our Plexus preview. So like I said, it's not on that Monday like the other one is. The reason for that is that I didn't want to start the Legacy Academy and then be like, surprise, get all your friends in a Plexus preview that's starting tonight. I wanted to get everybody prepared and like have a chance to talk about it, and have a couple days to get people in there. So we're going to do it on that Thursday. And then we will start another round of Legacy Launch Academy on the 18th. So the 18th through the 22nd. This is not to overwhelm you guys. This is to give you 2 opportunities to get people plugged in. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, like there's just so much going on. The heart is really just to get you more opportunities to get more people plugged in. We've had people that this round, joined the last day of the Launch Academy, were asking about it. And yeah, we could have plugged them in there and had them scroll and do, but that's just, it's not the same as being involved in the actual academy. So this gives, if people are joining during the Legacy Launch Academy, great, get them on the Plexus preview. And then we're going to start the next Legacy Launch Academy right away. So the Plexus previews are going to be November 4th and November 14th. And then the Legacy Launch Academies are going to be 11th through the 15th and the 18th through the 22nd. And that frees up things. And I know they're back to back, but we didn't want to do it Thanksgiving week. And so we just know that let's talk realistically, no one's going to be showing up in the full force during Thanksgiving week. So and if people do want to be able to talk to their families, we wanted to be able to give them the training and tools ahead of time so that they have those things that they can talk to their families about. And it gives us some time to close out the month. So those are some key things that we have going on. The other thing I wanted to stress is the 14-day detox training that is happening in BU. If you've not seen that, or if you're not in BU, I can send you all the information for that. What that is, it's Jessica Hugendorn and Bridget Kroll, who, by the way, Bridget Kroll is probably one of the funnest people you've ever met in your life. She's very excited, upbeat, and she attracts people through fun and energy. Jessica is a master herbalist. She is a doctor. She is a what's all her credentials? She's a doctor, master herbalist, natural homeopathic doctor. I mean, she has so many credentials. So all these things that people are like wanting a doctor's approval, they want to hear from an herbalist, they want to hear, like, she is the gal, she is the queen of all things herbs. And so for her to be able to train us on detox is a huge thing. So that is November 4th through the 17th. It's going to be 2 weeks. 4th, right? Yeah, 4th. So I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, those are the exact same times. And how am I going to talk about all of this and have to, do all. What you're going to do is you're going to spend time over the next few days talking to people about the detox training, because I think that's huge. You will not get enough. Please don't pass this up, because you will rarely get another opportunity to say that they get to work with the master herbalist and natural doctor, naturopath, to help them through detox. So this is actually a huge thing. There's also giveaways. There's fun drawings. There's going to be a lot. So it's $10 to join the challenge. If anybody scoffs at the $10, please tell me. I'd rather them get in there and we'll figure something out. I'm not like, don't let that be what holds them back. Okay. But it's $10 to join in the challenge, and they get to be in there for the 2 weeks with Jessica and Bridget. This is for any VIP, not just business builders, anything. It's anybody that joins your team is a product user. They get to be a part of this. So that is just super cool. I'm super excited for that. So talk about that through the 4th or through the 1st. And then once the 1st hits, you can still talk about it, but you also want to start talking about that Plexus preview. You want to give yourself time to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not recruit. Sorry. I'm like trying to think through a sinus headache. Promote. Thank you. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Give you time to promote that, starting the 1st through the 4th. And keep in mind that calendar that we drop tells you what to promote each week. So you should have a pretty good idea on what your focus is. That to say, when you're promoting on social media, that doesn't mean that you only talk about the Plexus preview. You could put up a testimonial and do everything the same way that you would have normally done. You could do a testimonial, and then you can actually just at the very end be like, you know what? And we're going to be talking about why these products have done this for this person. We're going to talk about what makes these products however you want to end it. This what day? Monday. This Monday night, we're going to be talking about it, and I'd love to send you the link. Or, talking about your business and how it's giving you so much freedom. If you want to hear more about what I'm doing, I'd love to send you the link to our event this Monday night. I would love to get you, in there, in our webinar, whatever you want to call it. Don't get hung up on verbiage. Just get people into that meeting on Monday night. Once that is done, obviously you're going to go into Legacy Launch Academy and doing that. So what's coming down? So that's what's going on in November. And like I said, those are huge opportunities to plug into. What is coming down the pipeline? I wanted to give you guys some thoughts so that you know what's coming. We've really, really, really perfected our system so much so that corporate is starting to notice. So they're actually talking to me about us getting on and maybe training on corporate about the systems that we've created. So our team is getting attention and getting traction. I hope you understand, like, our team, the legacy team, not Jamie's team, not Emily's team, like our team is getting corporate attention. And I want to make sure that you guys understand that, like, what we're doing works if you plug into it. Okay. It is working. It is working for a lot of people. We've got people that are starting to catch the vision. Vision casting is going to be really big. That's something you need to start really honing in on. Watch videos on vision casting if you need to. Vision casting with people. And if you like are having a hard time closing, start watching things on closing, like whatever you need to do to train on the basics and get good at the basics, do those things because these systems work if you plug into them. Okay. So the next system that we're going to start working on, and I think we're going to probably end up calling it the Legacy 101 Academy, is customer service and care and onboarding and things like that, you know, kind of getting them started, what it means to go silver, what it means to go. So kind of that, like, what are my next steps? I've gone silver through the Legacy Launch Academy. What are the next steps? So this is going to give you some really easy basics. Kristen, do you want to touch on that for a minute? Kind of the heart behind it.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find my mic button there. Yeah, basically just, I know our heart in creating the Legacy Launch Academy was always to be like, one of the biggest things I think we struggled with when we first came on to Plexus was like, okay, I'm talking to people about the business, but now somebody's interested, what do I do? Or somebody's joined for the business, what do I do? And we want that to be so foolproof and solid that anybody could come onto our team and we would be able to show them step by step what they need to do to build a business. And so that's the next step, honestly, after you introduce what it looks like to share and how to go silver and how to start making money. And usually by that point you've got that person hooked up with Plexus Pay, and they have all the nuts and bolts there, and now you're teaching them how to actually sustain and build a business. And so we're going to be talking about IPA and how to plug in on a consistent basis. We're going to be talking about, like she said, customer care and onboarding. And really, we want that to be just as foolproof as our Launch Academy itself. So somebody can come on, we'll have, resources and just a step-by-step guide on what to do. They'll know, once I get a join, what do I do? How do I help that person? How do I bring them through the system? So that's just, I feel like, step 2.
Exactly. And a couple things to keep in mind is, one, it took us a while to build the Legacy Launch Academy and to make it the beast that it is. And so this will also be that same process. It will be I want to make sure that we have basics of the foundation set and solid, and we will slowly build on it. So it's not going to be this crazy massive thing that you're going to have to learn. We're going to start small and keep building on it, just like we did Legacy Launch Academy. We do have a little bit of test and trial with the Legacy Launch Academy. So we already know some things that will work and won't work, and that'll be helpful, but that's another system that we're building. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is what we're trying to do here is help us perfect and create systems for the 4 pillars, right? So recruiting, that's our Legacy Launch Academy and our Plexus Preview. I think we've got a pretty solid. I can't recruit for you. I can't do your IPA for you. I can't do your reach outs for you. I can't do your follow-up for you. I can't close for you, but I can give you the systems and the tools that you need to plug into to learn how to do those things well, right? So that's the first system. And next is retention. That's the next pillar that we're working on. And so that's where the customer care, getting people started on, staying with retention as far as business builders too. So they're not falling off. So they've joined for the business. We want to keep them on as business builders. If they join for the products, we want to keep them on as product users, right? So that's the next step, is retention. And then we will obviously go into duplication and leadership. But I want to make sure that we have these two, because there is no leadership or duplication happening if you don't have recruiting and retaining. If you have a hole in your bucket, there's nothing you can do with that anyways. And if you aren't bringing people in, there's nothing to work on. So that's why we've very strategically started with recruiting. And now we're going to add on with retention. So I'm excited. I think we've got some really amazing things. The other thing that's coming down the pipeline is another social media class. And that is because social media has changed even since we've done it last time. And I know Kristen's I've been just really leaning into and plugging into some social media classes of our own, so that we've been able to give you the tools and everything that you need to move forward on social media and market well, and not be that girl or that guy on, network, just another MLM person. Like, that's not our heart. That's not the goal. The goal is to be and when I say influencers, I don't mean what you think of influencers. I mean a person of influence, somebody that has influence with your community around you, someone that can add value, somebody that is trusted, somebody that is upholds all of the values and that we carry as a team. So I think those are important things, and just knowing what smart sharing is. By the way, it's not puking plexus. And it's not like, that's not what this is at all. So we're gonna, another social media class is coming down the pipeline as well. We have 1 minute till team call start. Does anyone have any questions on anything? Okay, everyone's feeling good. That's good. Okay, end of the
Hey,
month.
Adonis.
What's that?
I
Oh,
said, hey, Adonis.
hey, Adonis. Welcome back, Adonis, y'all. He's excited. He's ready to just be consistent and plug in and just be a consistent everyday chip away at this thing too. So I think we're all sensing I think anybody who's a leader in this industry senses the importance, especially now, of consistency and just doing the basics daily and not, going crazy and burning ourselves out. We're all sensing the same thing. So I think you're going to see that in a lot of the leadership around here. So I'm excited for where everybody's going. I'm excited for everybody's mindsets. It seems like everybody's in the right spot. And like I said, plug into network marketing now, because it is about to blow up. And if you don't know and you aren't watching, Lexus is actually getting ready to take off as one of the leaders in network marketing because of the way that they treat their ambassadors. They've been getting tons of awards through the network marketing system. They've been getting tons of recognition. They've been getting calls from massive leaders all over. So, and they will not buy leaders. So that's another thing. They're like, you could pay $9.95 and start your business just like everybody else. We don't buy leaders and teams, so that's not Integris. So they're on the front end of all of this. So I just want you guys to know that you're in the right place for growth. So anyways, jumping on team calls. Was there anything else I wanted to add? I don't think so. I think that was it. We have the end of the month on Thursday. I'm happy to jump on any coaching calls if anybody needs them and help you close out the month strong. Your goal is to create a silver by the end of the month. Okay. Or if you are not silver, go silver. Okay. I know it's a stretch, but you can do it. We got people, like, there's a lot you can do right now. Okay. So build a silver or become a silver by the end of the month. I love you guys. Let's jump on team calls. We'll talk soon.
Bye, everybody.